Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a beginner mat 2. So beginner mat 2 is all the stuff that we learned in beginner mat 1, and we're just going to layer in some different exercises, something a little more complicated. We're going to speed up the stuff that we already know. So hopefully you've been doing those workouts and you already are familiar with the movement, and we can kind of just add to what we already have and get a great workout. So with that said, let's go ahead and start. So go ahead and let's lie all the way out into your mat. Hopefully you've already done your pelvic clocks before you started. If you haven't, take the time to go through your pelvic clocks. Remember 12 to 6, 3 to 9, 9 to 3, so sideways, back and side. And then clockwise, counterclockwise, squeezing your obliques each time. Okay, so do that a couple of times, then settle yourself on the mat. Think about lifting your low back bones and growing taller into your mat as you lie here. And let's start with the 100. So tabletop your legs. Hug your heels tight together. We're going to take a big inhale to prepare. We're going to exhale, curl up, lift your chest, stretch your legs away, and fast pumping with your arms. We're going to go all the way above your abdominal wall with your pumps and all the way back down to the mat. We're not going to slap the floor. We're just going to go above and down. Now try to keep curling up as high as you can, looking over your knees. Deep inhale in through your nose. Long exhale out from your mouth. Keep pumping fast. Squeeze your heels. Now remember, the lower your legs go, the more challenge it is for your abs. So you want to be slightly rotated 6 to 12 in order to keep the back of your pelvis on the mat. Keep pumping. Let's do 3 more. Deep inhale and long exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees and rest. Let's rock yourself up to sit. And let's go into half roll down. So with half roll down, again, we're rotating our pelvis. We're not just leaning back, okay? So we want the movement to come from way down here in your pelvis. We want your pelvis to move. So arms are out in front of you. Big inhale to prepare. We're gonna exhale, tuck your pelvis, pubic bone going towards the ceiling, hip bones going back to round back. Hold here. Inhale here. Exhale, pull your low belly in as you curl back up. Grab onto your legs and lift your low back bone, stretch your spine. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale as you tuck your pelvis around back. Keep tucking your pelvis. Push your heels into the mat as you round. Hold here. Inhale here. Exhale, pull your low belly in as you curl back up. So I'm already starting to warm up a little bit. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Tuck your pelvis around the back. Tuck. You want your pubic bone to go up to the ceiling. Pull your low belly in. Take an inhale here. Exhale, scoop your belly in as you curl back up. So the scoop is the idea of pulling 3 and 9 towards each other and in and up towards your rib cage. Inhale again. Exhale, tuck your pelvis to round back. Inhale while you're here. Exhale, pull your belly in to curl back up. If you want to challenge yourself a little deeper, let's try this. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis to round back. Keep tucking, keep tucking. Hold here. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Pull your belly in. Take a deep inhale, keep your chest lifted. Exhale, pull your belly in as you curl back up. Grab onto your legs and lift your spine. So you can do them that way the whole time if that challenges you deeper and you're able to maintain it. So let's go ahead and stretch your legs all the way out. Let's go into full roll up. So again, arms out in front of you for full ups. We're already sitting up, so we'll start up. Exhale, curl your head forward, then your upper back forward, then your middle back forward. Reach out past your toes. Pull your belly in as you round forward. Inhale, roll up and stack your spine. Exhale, tuck your pelvis. Push your low back towards the floor. Squeeze your heels, then your middle back, then your upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Let your arms go over your head for a bit, just to stretch out the shoulders. And then back up to the ceiling. We're going to bring your chin to your chest, your ears to your arms. Try to keep your ears and arms attached as you round forward. So we don't want the arms to do all the momentum to get you up. Big exhale as you're reaching, pull your belly in. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly in on the way down, squeeze your heels, try to roll right on to your spine. Arms overhead, stretch the shoulders, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, exhale all the way through. So if you're having a hard time getting up, let me give you a little clue. Inhale up, the work is in the breathing. Exhale. So I'm letting my exhale follow me all the way down. On the way up, I want to exhale like I'm blowing up a balloon, not like, or blowing up candles in a cake. I'm not trying to fog in the air. That's not going to work. We need to push it all out, okay? So here, inhale, chin to chest, exhale. Yes, there we go. And then I feel more work here because my diaphragm is contracting to help me get up. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly in as you roll through your spine. And let's just do one more for fun. Arms overhead, arms up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Exhale. As soon as your head comes up off that mat, start to exhale. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly in and roll onto your spine. So from here, let's learn a new exercise that I don't think we did on the last workout. Okay, so I'm gonna have you bend your left knee into your chest, give it a quick stretch. And then we're gonna hold behind your knee. Okay, so here, holding behind your knee, we're just gonna stretch that leg up and then bend it back in. And we're just stretching it up. Now while you're doing this, let's do it a couple times. I want you to work this opposite leg into the mat. So we're gonna flex this foot, you can see my foot here, flex your foot and push that thigh into the floor. So you get a lot of work through that leg. And then your tailbone, we want to stay on the mat. So don't let that leg come up. Don't let this be happening, okay? We want to stay nice and neutral in your pelvis. Stretch it up. Hold it here. Flex and point your toe. You can't see my toe. I cut my toe off. So just flex and point your toe. And then we're going to leave arms down long at your side. Pull your shoulders underneath your back before we start. And then let's go from here. We're going to make a tiny circle with your leg. We're going to cross in towards your body, around and up for one. So our circles are like as small as maybe a volleyball, around and up for two. Think about your 3 and your 9, pulling them towards each other while you're making this movement. Inhale as you circle, exhale as you lift, very small. I don't want your hips to be all over the place, okay? So keep it small, pull 3 and 9 together. Inhale, circle, exhale, lift. Don't go too low with that leg, and lift, hold it here, we're gonna reverse. Now we're not coming way over here, super small circles, okay? Just maybe the size of a volleyball. So out, around and up for one. If you feel pain in your back, you can bend this knee and do the same thing. Don't let your butt come off the mat. Out, around and up for 3, out and up for 4. You're gonna feel it in your leg as well, and up for 5, but I want you to concentrate on pulling your lowest abdominals in. Go ahead, bend that knee and give it a quick stretch, and then let's switch legs. So I'm gonna work this leg into the mat, bend my opposite knee in, give it a quick stretch, hold behind your knee, take a deep inhale here, exhale, stretch that leg up to the sky, bend it in, stretch it out. This feels so nice. I want you to push your tailbone into the ground while you do this stretch, and try not to let your butt come off the mat. Work that opposite leg into the floor. Hold it here, flex and point your toe, breathe, flex and point, breathe. Then go ahead and bring arms along your side, shoulders underneath you, and let's circle in and up for 1. Small circles, pull your belly in. Now as I cross over, this hip wants to come off. I have to counter that. That's that 3 to 9 rotation that we do in our pelvic twist, our pelvic clocks. So I'm countering that by pushing this hip towards that one. In and up for 4, in, circle around and up for 5. Hold it here, pull your lowest abdominals in, reverse your circles. Let's go out and up for 1. Keep your arms long at your side, pull your belly in for 2. Open your chest to draw your shoulders down, lift your low back bones for 3. Out, around and up for 4, and last one out and up for 5. Bend it in, give it a quick stretch. Good. So let's go ahead, bend both knees into your chest. We're gonna rock yourself up to sit. So So this pace is a little bit quicker than the last video. Let's go into rolling like a ball. So we're gonna grab onto our ankles, lift your spine. Hopefully you know where your sacrum is now. So rock back into your sacrum, find your sacrum. Don't let yourself fall yet. Lift your low back bones and be tall. Pull your belly in. This should already feel like work. Then let's start to tuck your pelvis to roll back. So tuck through your pelvis to roll. Exhale, pull your belly in to roll back up. Try not to let those legs kick out. Tuck from your pelvis to roll back. Exhale, pull your belly in, roll up and grow tall. Keep your spine long. Exhale, back up. Try that breathing for me. Inhale as you go back. Exhale, lift your spine to come up. Pull your belly in to rotate your pelvis. Pull it in to lift your low back bones. Last one. Inhale. Exhale up. Oh, that's perfect. Now I'm going to teach you a little transition. Keep your legs here. Keep your right hand on your right ankle. Keep your left hand on your right shin. Stretch the opposite leg out. We're going to roll back and keep your chest lifted, okay? Now, we're going to work the inner thighs towards each other. Notice my outside arm is long here. And I'm going to keep it long as I switch. And switch. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Just keep breathing. Focus on your breath and the movement and pulling your 3 and 9 towards each other, making sure that your hips don't come off the floor. Curling up as high as you can. Get your shoulder blades off the mat. Get your chest looking over your knees and feel the work in those abs. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees and rest your neck. So from here, let's go into double leg stretch. So again, big inhale to prepare. You can keep your head down if you need to. Exhale to curl up. Look over your knees with your chin and chest. And we're gonna inhale, reach arms and legs up. Now remember, you can go as low with your legs as you can keep your hips on the mat, and as far back with your arms as you can keep your rib cage pulled in. Squeeze your heels, circle around, bend your knees, grab onto your shins. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach and hold. Pull your belly in flat. There you go. Exhale, bring it around. Let's go 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Reach, pull your low belly in. Exhale, 4. Reach, curl up a little higher. Don't let your chest go down. Rest. There we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it around. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Reach, pull your belly in flat. Exhale, bring it around. Rest your neck. Remember, all these exercises can be done with your head up or down. Just make sure you feel center back of your pelvis on the mat, even if your head is down. So let's go into scissors. So we're gonna go big inhale to prepare. Exhale to curl up. So if you're not curling up, hold here, below, above your knee. If you are curling up, reach up above your knee. Grab up close to your ankle. Look over your knees. Now, the leg that's in your hand, we're gonna pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick. Keep thinking about pushing your tailbone into the mat as you pull that leg towards your face. Kick, switch. Deep inhale, long exhale. Now, my breath is slow, but my movement's a little faster. Pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick. Let's go 2 more. 2, 1. Bend your knees and rest your neck. That was where we left off with a series of 5. So we're going to add more to that series of 5. That was only 3. We're going to add more to it. So we're going to do flat palm over flat palm, your palm over your palm, behind your head, right at the middle of your head, right at the middle of your skull, okay? And then we're going to work on working up to fully lower, lifting the legs, okay? So we're going to start with toe touches. So in this position, your legs are at tabletop. Think about your 3 and 9, pulling in as deep as you can. And we're gonna slowly reach 1 toe to the mat, touch that toe. Now, while we're on the way down, we wanna make sure that your hip doesn't rotate forward. We don't want this. So we wanna find a little bit of 6 to 12 to keep the hip bones down as the leg reaches out. And then pull your belly in to bring that leg back up. Opposite leg, lower down, pulling your low abs in, and then pull in to lift. I like to imagine that I've got a string attached to my knee and this side of my abs, and I'm letting the leg down like a drawbridge, and then I'm pulling it up like a drawbridge, okay? So let's try that breathing. Inhale to lower, exhale, pull your belly into lift. This is one of those exercises that the slower you go, the more work you're gonna get. Pull your belly in, find that work. Make sure you feel center back of your pelvis on the mat at all times, and lift. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Don't be in a rush. The slower, the better. So you could just kind of breeze through these really quickly. If you go slow, you get to feel what's happening with your body and what the movement is that you have to do in order to keep the pelvis in neutral. Because neutral, or let's say any kind of movement, especially something that's a stagnant movement in Pilates, like stability of your pelvis, is not just a one-time set it and quit. It's active. It's active. Stability is active. So the idea of me keeping my pelvis at neutral is a very active movement. I'm constantly making little internal adjustments in order to keep my pelvis nice and stable. So now once I get it stable, if I want to go a little faster and I know I'm stable, I can. But until then, go super slow, one leg at a time, and your abs should be feeling a lot of work right now. Rest. That made me sweat. I've been doing Pilates for 16 years, so it still works. From here, let's go ahead and add another new exercise, the crisscross, but we're just gonna work our way up to it. We're not gonna do the full thing yet. So from here, we're just gonna work on the curl up. So your feet are flat on the mat and a little bit far away from you. You wanna squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep your hands on top of each other behind your head. So a lot of people you'll see doing this exercise with their hands behind their ears. This does nothing. This doesn't challenge you. It doesn't help you get your shoulders off the mat. You're doing this, This is nothing, okay? Bring your hands on top of each other behind your head and keep your elbows super wide. Now we have some room to move. Now we've got some room to stretch. So big inhale here. We're gonna exhale, lift your right shoulder up off the mat and twist to one side. Now stay here. Try to get that shoulder all the way off the mat, and then notice if your hip wants to go with you. If your legs wanna move, square them off. Inhale back down. Exhale to the other side, twist, stay here. Pull your 3 and your 9 towards each other as you get as much of your shoulder off the mat as you can. And bring it back down. Inhale down, exhale over, squeeze the heck out of those inner thighs and pull 3 and 9 towards each other here. So I'm really trying to get my shoulder off the mat. I'm getting a big stretch of my shoulder. I'm getting a lot of work in my obliques. Big exhale. Don't let those hands slip apart from each other. That is the big cheat. Inhale down, because it makes it look like you're doing more than you are. This exhale probably doesn't look like a big movement, but if you're doing it right, it feels like a big movement. Inhale down, exhale over, 2, 3. Inhale down, exhale over, 2, 3. Inhale down, exhale, stretch and hold, 2, 3. Square off your hips. Inhale down, exhale over, square off those hips, 2, 3, and back down. One more side, cross and hold, 2, 3, and bring it down. Last one, cross and hold, 2, 3, and bring it down. Very nice. Go ahead, bend your knees into your chest, rock yourself up to sit. So let's finish up with our last 2 exercises. We're gonna do wide legs, okay? And spine stretch forward. We did this in the last exercise, so we should be pretty proficient. Feet flex, big inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl your head forward, then your upper back forward, then your middle back forward as you push your fingertips away. Find your stretch, stay here, pull your rib cage back. Inhale, drag your fingers along your mat, roll up, stack your spine. Lift your low back bones and grow taller through the crown of your head. Let's do that again. I'll turn to the side so you can see my articulation. Exhale, curl your head forward, upper back forward, middle back forward. pull your belly in, pull your rib cage back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale and tuck. Good. You notice I kind of go a little bit side to side. That's me kind of getting a little bit of stretch and also moving my butt cheeks all the way so I can be right on top of my sit bones and sit a little higher. Remember, if this feels really tight here, you can sit on something. Let's do it 3 more times. Exhale, curl. Inhale, articulate up, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head sit up tall. Exhale. Inhale, fill your chest as you roll up. Last one, exhale. Inhale, fill your chest. Roll up, pull your belly in, and exhale, relax. All right, so let's go into the saw. So I think last time we did a version of the saw with our legs crossed. So let's keep the legs straight out here, and let's go into a different version of the saw. This one's a little stretchier. Well, not necessarily stretchier, just a different version. So we're sitting up tall. This is the original version, let's call it. And we're gonna be with arms out wide to a T. So I'll turn this way so you can see me. Now with my arms out wide to a T, I wanna sit up tall and squeeze my shoulder blades together before I even start. And so that feels like something. Now we're gonna twist head first, then upper back, then middle back twist. With my back palm, I'm gonna turn my back palm, press into an imaginary brick wall behind me, and then with my other hand, I'm gonna curl forward and try to reach my pinky with my pinky toe. And I'm gonna reach over and saw it off twice. Twice, roll up and sit tall, and then untwist, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Tall here, twist, head first, upper back, middle back twist. I'm gonna turn this back palm behind me, curl forward, reach. Now stay there, pull your rib cage back, pull your belly in, and then saw that toe off twice. And then roll up, stay tall here, lift your spine, and untwist. Let's do it twice. 2 more in each direction. Head first, upper back, middle back, turn your back palm behind you, curl forward, pull your rib cage back, pulse forward, roll up. So the whole time you're pulling your belly in, lift your spine, untwist. Exhale, head first, upper back, middle back. So now make sure you're not slouching as you twist. No slouching. Be tall to twist. Then turn that back palm, curl and reach. Reach, roll up and be tall, untwist. And twist. And curl, reach, roll up and untwist. Last one, head first, upper back, middle back twist. Curl forward, pulse, roll up, and untwist. Oh, you did it. You did it in just enough time. So hopefully we've rock and rolled through that a little quicker than last time. And we added some new exercises. If you want, go back, rewind those exercises, do them again, learn them, perfect them, because next workout, number 3, we're gonna layer in more stuff. So we need to get all that stuff done and more, and do it quickly. So hope you guys are feeling good. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to reach out to me. All right, aloha.